Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, my personal fleet carrier, never-ending grind. Well, I've had an interesting weekend. My game computer crashed and I had to rebuild it, and so this was a little bit of a test, and the Oculus software now switches to the menu sometimes, so I'm kind of still working things out. At this very second, themes seem to be working, so I'll be stopping at times and checking things out just to make sure it's still all working. Sys, ship.
Ship dismissed.
And I'm glad I had 3 days of pre-release because I needed it. Just because it's taking me about that long just to kind of recover. We might shoot a few rocks and then I'll test the recording and then I'll come back, and magic of video you won't be able to tell, but I told you about it anyway. And I had to re-enter all my voice commands, and sys left, sys right, sys up. Yeah, I'm testing everything because I had to revamp the whole shebang. And my graphics might be a little too high. That might be why Oculus keeps freaking out. So I'll have to check that too. I usually have to gear it down just a little. And you'll see in the description I mention how to set, if you subscribe to my channel, how to set your subscriptions to public, because I can't verify them if they're in private, and the default is private. So, and then if you send me an email, I'll make sure you get the pre-release videos. Yeah, I'm still having some issues. The video was set a little high for what my equipment can handle. So, and I think the volume might be a little bit too low now. So I'll continue to have to work with it, but what I was trying to say earlier, I don't want our subscribers to have to suffer too. I want there always to be video. Sys dark. And I'm checking all of the commands over time and just making sure everything works, and that Oculus doesn't keep freaking out, which it has been, and I think it's because the resolution was set too high. And we're trying to create pre-release videos for our subscribers. And I don't want you to be penalized because you subscribe, or because those that don't subscribe. So I think I have found maybe a way to benefit our subscribers. I think I see all of the subscribers that are marked as public. That's why I'm pushing for what it shows in the description, to change your subscriptions to public so I can see them and verify. And then if you'll email me, I can verify and give me your channel name. And then of course if you email me, I have your email address, if that's the email address you want to use. And then I can send you the pre-release videos. And also those that join my Patreon would get the pre-release videos also. But I want the subscribers to benefit from that, because I really do appreciate the subscribers. So I want to, because that is supporting our channel, just when you subscribe, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really does help us because it gives us better standing with YouTube, and eventually we'll get funding from YouTube. And like I've said before, I don't understand why people are so allergic to subscribing. It's free. So we want to benefit those that do subscribe, and the ones that don't just have to wait. Because of situations that happened this weekend where I had to fix everything, I'd like to have 10 days of videos, and our subscribers can see them. But everyone else, it trickles out to the public, and then you can, the ones that don't subscribe can see them over time. But I'd like to have 10 days or about 20 videos. Let me just check something. Yeah, I think I'm smelling smoke or something, but it could be my wife cooking too. She's a great cook. So I have to try to figure out if it's her cooking or if it's my game computer cooking. So that wouldn't be a good thing. So it was a little bit warm. Turning the fans up on the graphics card. But everything has changed. And the graphics still could be set up a little bit high. Okay. So you get to kind of set in on me diagnosing issues. If it gets too hot, it'll shut down. So I'm trying to keep it from getting too hot. Fans are adjustable. But like we said last week, we want to benefit our subscribers that give us their free subscription. And we have 9,000 viewers, just not views, but viewers, 9,000 of them over 90 days, but less than 1% of them subscribe. So we're having to make adjustments because for one, I'll get burned out really fast at that rate, and then you won't see any of our videos because I'll wind up just quitting, or I have to make a way that eventually we get support from YouTube, and we have a Patreon group that supports our channel. It's all about supporting the channel, where the channel continues. Yeah, carbon's full. So you might tell that I sniff every once in a while trying to see if I smell something. I definitely smell something, it's just what it is. Yeah, things are starting to fill up. we're going to wind up having to go to Dav's Hope and go by the material trader. See, now it's cool again. That's weird, because it tells me what the temperature is of the card. So, just weird. I got the fans higher. Like I say, we rubber band all this together because we just don't have the funds. And for it to ever get, I'm not saying we'll ever be professional, but more toward professionalism, we're going to need support. In the description, you'll see ways to donate, which if you donate, we're going to give you the opportunity to receive the pre-release videos for sure. We got an upper level signal, so it's probably a satellite or something. But we want to support those that support the channel. Give you perks like early access videos, up to 10 days worth. And on our Patreon page, for $3 a month, you get the early access. But if you provide us your free subscription, you get the early access videos also. Well, it's a lot cooler right now. But I'm still smelling something. I'm probably going to have to pause and go check just to see if the wife is cooking something or burning something, one or the other. She hardly ever burns things. She's an awesome cook. Mary, my best friend, she's awesome. So I would never make any reference to a negative, because there's no negatives. More negatives with me than with her. So. It's this view. Alright, well, there's more smells outside of my game room than there is inside. I'm not really sure what they're doing, but see, this is the first video since the big crash of our system, so I just have to kind of check everything. And I can't say it's just the game system, because I'm always testing games or, you know, testing some software that I'm interested in, and sometimes and I have virus scanners, but sometimes it still causes corrupted files, and about once a year I have to revamp everything. Yeah, it looks like a satellite. So it's just a price that I have to pay for, you know, testing things that I think are interesting. Sometimes they carry more than what we would wish for them to carry. And there's no trespass zones or anything. See, we can scan it for encoded materials. Don't know why I did that. And sometimes they have some manufactured materials that you can pick up being overly cautious because after a big crash like that, I don't know if I've got everything back to the way it's supposed to be. And there's some buttons that I disable because during interdictions I don't want to accidentally hit them and it kicks me out of Super Cruise and all of that, so just kind of have to test everything. So far everything seems to be working. And once upon a time I was more of a programmer, so I wrote a program that can read the subscriber list that YouTube gives me and pipes it into a database, and then can keep up with those that I can verify their subscription, no matter how many in the future. Like right now we don't have that many, so it's real easy, but we never know what the future holds, so I'm trying to make it all automated. We're going to keep track of it. We can send you pre-release videos and those types of things if you subscribe, or if you donate, or if you join our Patreon page. Yep, carbon's full. Iron's not. Sulfur's full. Sulfur's full. But with this video, we're one day, or about 1 day ahead. So I'm trying to get up to 10 days ahead. That's what I was trying to do before it all kind of crashed and burned. I don't want to do cargo until I know for sure that everything is good. I think everything's good, but I can tell when I get in the ship certain things that I press, or if I say sys deploy, there's a deploy button, and like cameras really get in the way too. If I hit those, it can be a real mess. So I want to make sure those are not available for me to hit. And I can put them on voice commands, and that's fine. So let's see. No cameras. No cameras. No. I think we're good, because everything I test seems to be good. But we need to go out to Dav's Hope and start collecting manufactured materials. I did check the forums, and I mentioned it on a few of our last videos. And in this last update that Frontier did, they did nerf the asteroid mining some more to make it tougher to asteroid mine, where we were making 30 tritiums in one run, like an hour-long run. We're making about 10, and what I understand in the forums, that's what everybody else is seeing too. Yeah, people are not real happy about that either. Yeah, Frontier don't care about making their players happy though. about control. So because the few make a fortune in asteroid mining, they penalize everybody for it. But not everybody makes a fortune. Getting 30 tritiums in an hour is not a fortune. Now, I am able to look for discounted tritium. Now, they did change that too. So there might be some, but the quantity will run out. So you have to hurry. And we did, like, if you watch the videos on Tritium Dash, you'll see where we were hurrying, and that was a good thing, because we really had to. Because I didn't know, but they had changed it, where the quantities run out. Is this dark? Is this dark? Is this lights? Is this lights? Yeah, I'm trying to get them just right. Be sure to look under the video, and to the left you see our YouTube channel. We have over 900 videos. That's partly why we're having to do the early access, because I'm putting in tons of time and hours with 99% of YouTube viewers are allergic to subscribing. So, for some reason. But because most of you are allergic to subscribing, I have to make it to where the subscribers are benefited. So they get those early access videos. And if you want to see more videos, subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So, we're just saying, it's free. Doesn't cost you anything. But you're still allergic to it for some reason. Yeah, I want to produce more and more videos, but yeah, the channel has to be benefited in some way, at least with your subscription. That's free. Now we do have a Patreon page at patreon.com/GFM_RDG. And if you donate, you'll see ways to donate in the description. You'll get those pre-released videos, as long as it's on an average of $3 a month. If you gave us $1, you'd get 10 days of early access videos. So we would email them to you. But your subscription has to be, well, if you just donate, we'll have your contact information if you give us an email. Or if you contact us by email. We're just trying to make the videos work. It was that the resolution was too high, it looks like, is the problem that we were having. But we had that problem when we first set it up too, so. That's kind of a known issue. That's why we need help with our YouTube channel, because we need to revamp our whole system. We need much better equipment, because our equipment is so bad. But what we do is we schedule now our videos, and right now 2 videos for Elite Dangerous get scheduled per day, and then we push them out, and our subscribers have access to those as long as they mark them mark their subscription as public and they send me their email address. We email our pre-release videos. But about half of the material that we pick up is full. So as soon as we target it, it tells us if it's full or not. So there's still quite a bit that we can pick up. But at least it's working. That's the main thing. We have our operating system drive and the main games that we do on an SSD. And it was the SSD that was causing the problem for some reason, where the files got corrupted. I do have a duplicator, a drive duplicator, so I have a terabyte laptop drive, and what I want to do is make a duplicate of the SSD onto that laptop hard drive. And when things like this happen, all I got to do is pop out the SSD and copy from the SATA laptop drive. It's the same size, and we should be up and running again. Sys ship. So we have to test out how the ship reacts, because I had to plug in all of the bindings again. So we have to test the deployment of weapons. Even though you don't have weapons, it's still open the weapons bay. Sure act like he's gonna land on top of us. Yep, he is about to land on top of us. Every once in a while it'll do that. We got a few materials underneath him. Now he sets up a lot higher than we do. So yeah. Tell by that shadow, it's like he's on top of us. Well, I appreciate you coming along. Make sure that you subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and you get pre-release videos sent to you as long as you make your subscription public, and you email me your contact email. Is this down? And my allergies for some reason are just terrible today. Having a really tough time. Let's try this again. And since I do 4 games, the controls are all different, and so I hit the wrong buttons worse than I did before. So I appreciate you coming along. Make sure you subscribe, even donate to our channel, join our Patreon page, watch more of our videos at GFM_RDG. So until the next video, thank you for watching. Goodbye.